Meanwhile, at the Dryden Park Rich Manor in the dining hall, Barbara, Peter, Molly, and Victoria are all having dinner. Let us toast on how amazing this family is, and too many good years ahead of us. Hear, hear. And as Kyle came in the room, and Barbara, Peter, Molly, and Victoria saw him. I hope I'm not interrupting here. Who the hell are you? Really? Is that how we're playing this game? Fine. Look, you need to leave, and miss this? No way. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting area on the second floor, Alice and Sheldon are waiting while they're talking. Hey, hold up. I really don't know, honestly. What was Tracy thinking? I'm not certain it was Tracy, and as Lucy came to where Alice and Sheldon is, and they saw her. What do you mean? Of course it was her. She destroys everything she touched. I'm afraid she's not the only one, and as Thomas came to where Alice, Sheldon, and Lucy is, and they saw him. Unbeknownst to them all, Tracy is disguised as a nurse who's walking by, hearing everything they said. And as she thinking, I have a funny feeling whatever the reason that family is running from is finally catching up with them. Meanwhile, in Chelsea's room, Chelsea's lying in bed unconscious, and as Holden came in and closed the door and went and sat by her bedside and looked at his sister. Hey sis, I've never realized how ruthless a mom can really be, but that ends now. And as Holden has a flashback, calling his mom. I am done with Lucy, effective immediately. I will never forgive you for what you've done to Lucy's family. And as Holden hung up and turned and saw Rachel there. Look, Holden, I appreciate the effort of what you're doing, but I'm afraid I don't give a damn about the breach. My mom's gone too far. First of all, we don't know if she did it. She blackmailed my half-brother and Melissa to get married. Who just said she won't try again for the matter? And as a flashback ends. Meanwhile, in Lucas' room, June's finished examining Lucas, and as Jordan came in with her husband Brandon. How is he? And as June turned and saw Jordan and Brandon there. He's very lucky to be alive. I say whoever did this clearly want him dead. Did he catch the person? No, but the hospital's south wing is on lockdown till the person is found. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the front area, Allison and Carol are surprised by Joshua's arrival. Look, whatever you heard, save it. I heard what I need to hear. So you're saying this could have been prevented? Don't answer him. My friend got shot by a lunatic that's still inside along with the others. And this I was trying to prevent. Mom, don't. No. I can't just sit and pretend what I don't know when I do. How are you to find out in the first place? I had a vision. Seriously, yes, I believe that's what you heard. Now step up. You two could have prevented everyone this cut, and who would have believed in the first place? I really wanted to warn everyone. But you talked your mom out of it, right? But for good reasons, I suppose. And as Nate and Melissa came out, hearing the conversation. You clearly don't understand. Wrong. I understand quite clearly. People's lives are now at risk because you prevent your mom from saying anything. What the hell does he mean by that? You know what? I'm gonna let Carol and Allison fill you both in. Excuse me. And as Joshua went and left the church. And as Carol and Allison turned and faced Nate and Melissa. Tell us what we walked in wasn't true at all. Meanwhile, back in the sanctuary as the commotion continues, and as Vanessa heads to the balcony, wait, and as Heather came to where Vanessa is, and Vanessa turned and saw Heather. You don't understand. Jeff is up there with that freak. It is very dangerous, and as Lauren Tyler came to the arm. I get it. My boyfriend's also up there. All the more reason to go up there, and as Vanessa went up there, followed by Lauren, just as Kristen, Noah, and Tammy and Alex came to the arm. I'm gonna take you all home. We're fine. He's right. The police should be here any second. And as Heather, Tyler, Tammy, and Alex went and left the sanctuary, and as Kristen turns to Noah, who said so wrong. You okay? Yeah. And as Noah's iPhone rings, and he got the iPhone out and saw it's Nancy and answered it. Please tell me you have some good news. As a matter of fact, I do. Thanks to our plan, it seems to be cashing in. Crystal is done for. Meanwhile, in the balcony above, as Daniel aims the sniper's gun at him. Dude, what's wrong? Are you silent? It's gonna be even better when I silence you forever. Jeff, and as Daniel looked, just as Vanessa and Lauren came aboard, but the sniper ran and grabbed the gun, but Daniel didn't let him resolve in another struggle. Let's get to Vanessa, who's by Jeff, who's unconscious. Jeff, Jeff, please talk to me. And as Lauren went to where Daniel is, Daniel, you two get out of here. I am not leaving you two. And as the struggle continues. Meanwhile, down below in the sanctuary, as Kristen and Noah are talking while Noah's still on his iPhone talking to Nancy. Keep me posted if anything happens. Will do. And as Noah hung up and turned and faced his sister. Hey, I'm gonna head to the hospital and see how they're doing. Give them my best. You're not coming? I have to figure out why this happened so we can prevent it. Call or text me before you do anything unoriginal. Not promising that, okay? But I won't do anything. I'm gonna hold you to that. And as Noah turned and went, I left the sanctuary. And as Kristen got her iPhone out and began looking at it. Meanwhile, back above in the balcony, as Daniel and the sniper continue to struggle, 2 gunshots made, and it hit the chandelier. And as Daniel finally overpowered and knocked out the sniper with his gun, just as the chandelier begins to fall below, heading directly towards Kristen, who's on her iPhone, who suddenly looked up and saw what's coming directly at her. But suddenly, someone tackles Kristen away at the last second. Meanwhile, at the Nightstill Witch Manor, in Natalie and David's bedroom, Natalie and David are lying basking after the lovemaking. Thank you. That was exactly what I needed. I'm glad to help. Look, I know what you're thinking. We're gonna strike when the time is right. No, it's not just that. Then what is it? I have this funny feeling that something's not right. Meanwhile, at the Dryden Park Witch Manor in the dining hall, Barbara, Peter, Victoria, Molly, and Kyle are talking. What is it that you want? You think I came here for demands? Why else would you be here? You two really don't know, do you? What don't they know? All this? The rich mansion, the cars, the luxury you have? For your information, we happen to be a very rich. Yes, I can see that because of the lottery, right? Yeah, that's the reason you didn't want me in the first place when you two gave me up for adoption, fearing that you two go bankrupt. Look, I don't know what drug you're on, but you are not our brother, really? And as Kyle took a birth certificate, I'm afraid this says otherwise, and he showed it to them. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Lauren and Tyler's apartment in the living room, Tyler's pacing back and forth. Till Alex came in and saw what he's doing. Dude, you're gonna end up drilling a hole on the floor. And as Tyler stopped and looked at Alex, I'm just worried about our sister. She's fine. And as Heather came in to cups of coffee and went and gave Tyler one. Who was that maniac anyway? That person will be caught. Well, thanks to that maniac, we missed our only chance to see our parents. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the second floor emergency waiting room, Alice, Sheldon, Lucy, and Thomas are talking. Seriously? You think that family's found us after? Can't put it past them. The reason why we left New York is to start our lives anew. Yeah, and I'm afraid it's not going well at all. And as Alice's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw who it is. It's my parents. Take it. I'll be here. If you need anything, I'm good. And as they kiss each other, and as Alice turned and walked away and answered the phone call, while Lucy, Sheldon, and Thomas continued talking. They're not gonna stop till they kill us all. We gotta warn Mom. Let's just handle the situation ourselves. This is the last thing Mom needs to worry about now. So what do we do? Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, as the nurse disguised as Tracy came in, and she closed the door and got her iPhone and called someone. Elijah, it's me. I have a job for you. I want you to find out that family known as the Edgeworths, of who they're running from. Yes, you know who it is. Just do it already. And as Tracy hung up. Now, time to play the lovely mom so nobody will suspect anything. And as Tracy went, I left the empty patient room. Meanwhile, in Chelsea's room, Chelsea's lying unconscious in bed while Hodie is sitting by her bedside. One thing I truly know, my music career isn't worth all this drama. We have come a long way. And as Holden got up and began pacing back and forth, I didn't realize on how insanely jealous my mom is because of my dad's affair. Speaking of the matter of my dad, I haven't really seen his body since he died. Plus there was the funeral. And as Joshua came in the room, and Holden turned and saw him. How is she? She's still unconscious. I'm gonna see whoever did this pays. I agree. You mind keeping an eye on her while I go check on my wife? Sure. And as Holden went, I left the room while Joshua came and sat by her bedside. Meanwhile, in Lucas' room, Lucas is asleep in bed thanks to a sedative, while Jordan, Brandon, and June are talking just as Noah arrived. And Jordan, Brandon, and June turned and saw him. He was attacked. What the hell is going on here? No need to panic. I'm sure, what, an accident? I doubt that very much. You know what? I'm gonna let you all sort this out, but if it gets loud, we get it, June. And as June turned and went, I left the room. And as Jordan went and closed the door and turned and faced her family. Why is this happening? All these strange attacks that's been happening lately? Stephanie, Carol and Taylor's hit and run, and now this? Dude, you can't think all these are connected. And how certain that you know that's true? I stand by what I said. Where's your sister? She's still at the church. Speaking of which, and as Noah got his iPhone, don't bother. I already texted her. She should be here soon. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in a sanctuary where the aftermath of the chandeliers on the ground, Tristan wakes up in the mysterious guy's arm, and he also woke up and saw her. You okay? Yeah, you just totally saved my life. Well, I'm glad I was here at the right time, and I'm thankful for that. A mystery guy saves my life? I don't even know your name. Matt Thompson. Kristen McKinley. Nice to meet you. Pleasure's mine. And as paramedics came to the arm. Are you two okay? I am, thanks to this guy here. Well, I'm glad your boyfriend came through at the right time. Yeah, he did. Can you take it up? Yeah. And as they slowly got up, and as the man turned and walked away, just as Abby went in and went to where Ricky, Max, and Roman is, who are at the altar. I heard what happened on the news. Yeah, it was really brutal. I'm gonna go find Dad. And as Roman and Max head out on the right side in the hallway, while Abby and Ricky are talking. I feel so bad. Hey, you actually need to concentrate. Not to mention our upcoming wedding, which is coming up real soon. Meanwhile, up above on the balcony, the snipers knocked out Cole while Lauren went to where Daniel is, with Vanessa by Jeff's side. You will always be my hero. Thanks. And as police arrived, the paramedics, and as they went and put Jeff on the stretcher, and as Vanessa came to the arm. This guy's the one who did it? Yeah, he's out cold. And as Jason came in and saw what's going on, it is gonna be a busy night. And as the paramedics wheeled Jeff out, while Vanessa followed, but Jason blocked her. Sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna need a statement. I need to be with him. You can after you. Here's the short version. That psychopath over there shot my father and tried to kill many people as possible, including me for the matter. So I have to get to the hospital and see how he's doing. Hey, I can give you a ride. And as Daniel came to the arm. Okay, I get yours and her statement later. Thank you. And as Lauren, Daniel, and Vanessa went and left, while the other officers arrived. Take him away when he awakes. I'll get more answers to him when he awakes. And as one of the officers came to where the sniper is and put the handcuffs on him. Meanwhile, in the front area, Carol and Allison are facing Melissa and Nate. Seriously? You two are playing the quiet game now? Really? We ask you a question. It's true. Mom, no! I cannot sit here and lie to these people, Allison, when I know. How long? This morning. And you didn't say anything? I don't understand. In fact, how did you know in the first place? I've been having these visions since the accident, and I don't understand at first, but you do realize a lot of people got hurt today because of it. I understand you're trying to cope with these visions. Trust me, my husband had them, but the difference is, he tells me, but you kept your damn mouth shut, and because of that, a person on soul's father got shot. I'm sorry, if that was true, you two would have done something about it, but the fact of the matter is, you did enough! And as Jeremy came to the ark, and Nate and Melissa saw him, along with Carol and Allison. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but the two of you are done here. Meanwhile, at the Nightstill Witch Manor in Nellie and David's room, Nellie and David are talking. What do you mean by that? Maybe it's just nerves. No, you wouldn't say that if you didn't know something's going on. And it's Nellie's iPhone rings along with David's. I get it as well. And as they both answer their respective iPhones. Hello? Hello? Seriously? I cannot believe this is happening. Are you certain? Alright, we're on our way. And as Nellie hung up. Yeah, I'll be there. And as David also hung up. And they still look at each other. Let me guess, Jeff, right? Exactly. We gotta get there like now. And as David and Nellie got up. I am so glad that Andrew and Hannah informed us of what's going on. Hey, no matter what the outcome is, Jeff will pull through this. I can't believe there was a shooting at the church. All the more reason to get there is fast. And as Nellie went to the bathroom while David continued getting dressed. Meanwhile, at the Dryden Park Ridge Manor in the dining hall, as the family sees Kyle's birth certificate. How dare you? And as Peter got up, show us this rubbish regard. Why can't you even say it? We're certain this thing's forged. Didn't expect to hear that. Actually, I was counting on it. And as Kyle took out DNA tests, I had my blood test against George at the hospital, and yes, it's a match. Oh my God, you're lying. Am I really? And as Kyle gave the paper to Molly, and she looked at it. If what Kyle says true, you got rid of my brother, honey. Don't read it. It doesn't lie. You told us our brother was stillborn. Can't you see what's happening here? No, you two are the liars here. Let's just come back. Too late for that dab. And as Victoria got up with the papers and went to the art. We were an average family. Not rich, but making it till one day we won the lottery, and that changed everything. And as Victoria slammed the paper on the table in front of Barbara and Peter. I totally get it. Really, I do. It makes sense since we won the lottery. You two decided to abandon me, your only son. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. You two care more about your money and power than our brother. Who the hell are you two? Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Lauren and Tyler's apartment in the living room, Heather, Tyler, and Alex are talking. And as Tyler's iPhone beeps, and he got it and saw a text from Lauren. What is it? It's Lauren. She's at the hospital for Vanessa, seeing that Jeff got hurt from the shooting. Wow, this has clearly been a long day. Yeah, I can imagine what the Edgeworths are going through. We just have to hope they can get past this ordeal. Are you sure you folks? I'm 15. Why doesn't nobody get it? I see. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. A lot's happened and I shouldn't took my anger on you. Hey, we're all on edge here, but we gotta hang on. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital on the second floor emergency area, Lucy, Sheldon, and Thomas are talking. Look, we just all have to be calm about this, okay? Stressing out is, if you mean we as in me, I'm fine. The baby's fine. I just want to catch the son of a bitch who shot my dad. How they found us in the first place? That is a good question. Well, whatever that matter is, we're all in grave danger of being wiped out. Too bad I'm not going down that easily. I'm a warrior, and you better damn well believe I will fight to the end. And as Alice came back to where they are, and Lucy, Sheldon, and Thomas saw her. Would you all like to fill me in on who's after you guys? It's a long story for the matter. Give me the short version. Our older sister Lucy was raped by their son Philip, who we killed as an act of revenge. So they're choosing to strike back in retaliation. Only this time, their plan will fail horribly. I'm assuming you're all talking about my mother and his holding came to the ark. And Alice, Sheldon, Thomas, and Lucy saw him. Meanwhile, in Chelsea's room, Chelsea's unconscious with Joshua by her bedside. You know, I can't even imagine what you're going through. And I'm sorry. Chelsea, you and I have been solid for a while as mates, and I truly appreciate our friendship and all that we share. The truth of the matter is, your life was good when you were with Jeff, and I didn't realize how I felt about you till now. More importantly, mark my words, I'm planning to make the bastard who did this to you and the others suffer. You all didn't deserve this, including the fact that Carol and Allison kept their mouths shut. But now that I think about it, it would have made things more complicating, and it probably couldn't be easy keeping a huge secret like premonitions. Just so you know, no matter what happens, I am by your side, Chelsea, because I love you. Meanwhile, outside Chelsea's room, Tracy happens to hear the conversation Joshua's saying to her daughter. Meanwhile, in the waiting area on the first floor, Vanessa, Lauren, and Daniel came and sat down. Thanks for the ride. No problem. You want anything? I'm good for now. You mind giving me a latte? Sure. And as Daniel got up and walked away, while Lauren and Vanessa began talking. I'm really scared. Not only for my dad, but Jeff. They were both pulled through. His parents should be here by now. And as June came to where they are, and Vanessa and Lauren saw and got up and faced her. How is he? Is Jeff okay? Meanwhile, Kristen and Matt are walking down the hall talking. Sounds like you had quite a day. Yeah, but it makes me stronger in a good way. That's good to know. So, are you from here? Actually, I just moved from the Burbank area. Oh, so you were born here? Yeah, I was born in West LA. And as they arrived at Lucas' room, well, thank you for walking me. I wish I could thank you more. Maybe you can, by grabbing a cup of coffee later. Okay. And as Jordan came out, and Matt and Kristen saw, there you are. We were worried sick about you. And as Jordan looked at the guy, and you. The name is Matt. Matt, this is my mom, Matt. Nice to meet you. Yeah, same here. Look, I gotta go, but maybe I'll see you soon. Maybe you will. And as Matt turned and walked away, while Jordan pulled Kristen in and closed the door. And as she turned and saw Noah and Brandon there, while Lucas is asleep. While Noah see his sister looking happy. You look happy. That's because your sister met a new guy. Really, Mom? Why do you have to make such a big deal out of me meeting new people? Because it is, my dear. What happened to Lucas? He was attacked here and had a lot of blood taken out of him. You know what? Is what you're saying make it seem like a vampire's looking about in our midst. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, more police officers asking to remain guests of what happened while Ricky and Abby are at the altar talking. I cannot wait to marry you. I just hope our wedding don't happen. And it won't, trust me. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. And as one of the officers came to them with a pad. Excuse me, you mind I ask you two a couple questions what happened? Abby wasn't here, but I can say some sniper went off the rails by shooting the groom and injuring a lot of people in the process. Okay, let the others know I got your statement. Thank you. And as officer turned and walked away, and as Abby turned and faced Ricky. Truth be told, standing right here at the exact place feels so right. Yeah? Yeah. You want to get out of here and go home? Sure. Right after this. And as Ricky and Abby begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, up above in the balcony, which is tagged by the police, Jason's thinking while forensics taking pictures while the other officers are investigating. Till another woman came in, and Jason saw, ma'am, this area is closed off. To civilians, yeah, but not me. Allow me to introduce myself. And then she took out her badge. Detective Morgan Canna just got transferred from Riverside, so what do we have here? Shooting caused by a sniper. Wow, what's this world coming to? First, we had the theater shooting in Colorado earlier, and a person can take so much, especially if they were bullied for the matter or tormented in their early years. Meanwhile, in the front area, Carol, Allison, Melissa, and Nate are surprised by Jeremy's arrival. Honey, I'm fine here. Really? You called us fine? When these two are touched, dude? You have no idea, and you two think my wife had something. We're not saying that she did. Dad, they're clearly upset because Allison, I'm sure your husband's running to where you are right now, so please, I am not leaving. Look, I'm just gonna say it once. I've been having visions since the accident. And as Abby and Ricky came in the sanctuary, having heard what his mom said. What did she say, Mom? We're all gonna let you sort this out, if you don't mind. Excuse us. And as Melissa and Nate turned and left the church. And as Carol, Jeremy, Allison, Abby, and Ricky are talking, and as Jeremy looked at Allison. Did you know about this? Yeah, recently, which is why they were lashing on us, including another person. Look, nothing's changed here, just because I see into the future, and as Roman and Max came out. What do you mean? Yeah, Max, I have visions due to an accident. And don't let that discourage you, Roman. You know what? You mind coming home with us and have a nice cup of coffee over cookies? Sorry. And as Jason came to where they are, and Carol, Jeremy, Allison, Roman, Abby, Ricky, and Max saw him. I'm afraid that's gonna have to wait for the matter, seeing that I can't let you all leave. Meanwhile, at the Nightstill Ridge Manor in the front area, as Natalie and David came to the door, and they face each other. I am really scared. Hey, don't think that. We have to think positive, okay? Jeff is a strong person. We raised him to be that way. You're right. Please remind me of that again. And as Natalie and David went, I left the house. And as they head towards their car, while Natalie got her iPhone out and called Hannah. And as they arrived at the car, and as they got in and closed the door. Hannah, it's me. How's Jeff? Okay, we're on our way. Just hang in tight. Remember, you got your brother Andrew there to keep you safe. Oh, tell me more when we get there. And as Natalie hung up, they just admitted him. Alright. And as David sent someone up with his wife. What is it? I just find it strange that Bobby was suddenly murdered. Only a few hours. Hey, I know what you're thinking. Our sons, I didn't say that. I just want to get to the bottom to what the hell is going on here. Meanwhile, at the Drayton Park Ridge Manor in the dining room, Barbara, Peter, Victoria, Molly, and Kyle are talking. I cannot even begin to fathom that the two people who's raised me from birth has been lying to us all this time. But with good reason, right? You two seem quiet. You know what? I am done with you two. Seriously, Molly, and this Barbara, stand up. After all the schemes you've done, really? I would never put my baby up for adoption if that's what you meant. And I'm offended you even say any of that. That's enough. You're right, because I'm moving out as well. You don't have to go. All I have to do is go to the court and get what's rightfully mine. After all, I am a West Haven for the matter, whose name is well known thanks to your lottery win. Now, imagine what people would say if they knew you two chose to abandon one of their kids. You seem to turn out well. You don't know me, but the whole world will. And as Kyle went and pulled out an iPad from the hidden area and stopped the video, and Barbara saw. What the hell is that? Everybody now knows what Harper's. Wait a minute. You all knew all this time? Yeah, they all did knew. And this is just the beginning. When I'm done, you two will be left with nothing. And as Barbara woke up from the nightmare she's been having, screaming, "Ah!" You okay? And as Barbara turned and saw Peter there. I just had a horrible nightmare. One I think we need to talk right away. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Lauren and Tyler's apartment in the living room, Heather, Tyler, and Alex are talking. You know, Christmas is right around the corner. It really doesn't feel like it if you ask me. Yeah, with what happened and our supposed parents meeting, you know what? They may want to meet us again. We don't know when. Well, I'm off to bed. And as Alex got up and head towards his room, while Heather and Tyler are talking. Why would your parents bail? I just don't understand. I'm sure there's a good reason for the shooting. You see, that's what I like about you. So calm and positive, which made me look forward to becoming your wife. You ready to take that step? Yeah, I've been thinking about it since Melissa and Adam got married at Halloween. They were blackmailed. Even so, it made me realize a lot of things, including the shooting that happened recently, that life is too damn short. And will you marry me? What? And as Tyler got up and got down on one knee before Heather. Heather, Valerie, Woodbury, you have been the most amazing girl I've ever known. And I want to spend the rest of my life making you happy in all the days of your life. Will you marry me? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting second floor emergency area, Lucy, Holden, Alice, Sheldon, and Thomas are talking. Look, you all need not worry about my mom, because I'm trying to tell her I'm ending my career. How can you, since you're on contract? It doesn't matter, dude. Your mom didn't kill our dad. How can you be so sure? Because it's true. If my mom didn't try to kill your dad, then they're about to fill us in. I'm gonna let you all do that. I gotta go check on Carly and my mom. How are they? I haven't seen them since we got here. Mom's trying to remain strong with Carly there. Hey, whatever the reason is, I want you to be safe. And I am. And as Holden and Lucy kiss each other and pull away, and as Lucy turn and walk away, while the others continue talking. Okay, where do we begin? Truthfully, to this day, I still don't know the reason to why we moved here from New York. Dad told me to escape from that family who was after us for killing Philip. I don't get why. Philip raped Lucy last year and my dad and I found out, so we took measures in our own hands. And as Matt came out of the elevator and saw two guys talking to Alice. Meanwhile, in Chelsea's room, Josh was talking to Chelsea while she's lying in bed unconscious. We've been mates throughout high school, and it took me a while to realize how much you truly mean to me. The reason to why I took that internship in the Grand Canyon, so I can build a future for the both of us. And as timid as it seemed, I know we still have it. You and I. That is why I'm not gonna give up on us. And as Joshua took Chelsea's hand, so if you're there hearing this, please give me a sign that you're there. Suddenly, Joshua felt Chelsea squeezing his hand a little, which made Joshua happy. Meanwhile, outside Chelsea's room, Tracy's watching Joshua talk to her daughter. I admit, Joshua, I never knew how much my daughter means to you. And as Tracy's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw it's Elijah, and answered it. Talk to me. What do you have? Really? Very interesting. Who knew how deadly a family can truly be? Don't worry. I will. Thank you, Elijah. This information will be quite useful to me. And as Tracy hung up, seems trouble has caught up with them Edgewoods. You just don't stop, do you? And as Tracy turned and saw Lucy there. Meanwhile, in the waiting room on the first floor, Vanessa, Lauren, and June are talking. I can't say that much, seeing that I'm his girlfriend, yeah, but you're not his wife. Really? I'm following hospital guidance, and so you have to tell his parents. If you let me finish, I can say that. Jeff, your boyfriend, will be fine. What about my dad? So far, nothing yet, but by the way, have you seen I'm fine? And as Daniel came for latte and gave Lauren one. I wish I could say more about Jeff, but I can't. Please excuse me. And as June turned and walked away. Meanwhile, in Lucas' room, Jordan, Brandon, Kristen, and Noah are talking. A vampire? Really? She's obsessed with that new show that has vampires. Clearly, nobody knows for sure to be making any assumptions. Oh, come on. These are signs. Okay. Say what you say is true. Why looks I can't read minds for the matter. And as Kristen's iPhone rings, and she saw it and got it. Not a good time. Oh yeah, we're here. Yeah, I'm about to check. Okay, bye. And as Kristen hung up, our family leaves us. Madison, she wants one of us to go check on the Edgewoods. I'll go. Text me, will do. And as Noah went and left the room. Just as Lucas began awakening and see Jordan, Brandon, and Kristen there. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room on the first floor, Nate opened the door. And as Melissa came in, and as Nate closed the door, and as he turned and faced Melissa, and she turned and faced him. Thank you for bringing me here. I don't know what I'd do. Hey, Samuel pulled through. Allison and Carol could have done something. Hey, I know, but more lives could have been hurt if they said something in the first place. And as Nate came and began hugging Melissa as he held her. Well, I guess we never know now, won't we? Everything's gonna be okay, I promise you. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the front area, Carol, Jeremy, Roman, Max, Allison, Abby, and Ricky are facing Jason. I'm not gonna let you or anyone else bash Mark, sir. You need to calm down. How the hell can I? Do you know what just happened? Yes, which is why I need all your statements. Mine's is short. Seeing I wasn't here, I can vouch for her. Be that as it may, I'm gonna need it in writing. Seriously? Ricky, it's fine. I write the damn thing. Let's all go outside and I get all your statements. Then we can go on our way. And as Jason went and head outside, while Carol, Jeremy, Max, Roman, Allison, Abby, and Ricky are talking. Do we really have to do this? Yeah, I'm afraid we don't have much choice. Let's just get this over with. He's right. I agree with both of them. And as they all went outside. So, who likes to begin first? I'll go first. Mom, don't. Why? I can't hide this forever. Alright, ma'am. What's your statement? I came to warn. No, don't listen to what my wife said. Look, I need to hear it from her. She has clearly been to a lot since the accident, and I understand that. Look, can she give her statement later? I promise you, we'll go straight to the precinct and give you what we know. Fine. I'm gonna need your statement. Here's your short version. I wasn't here at the time of the shooting. Okay, who exactly was here during the time of the shooting? I was present. So am I. So, do you two know what happened? We were watching the wedding until some sniper decided to shoot the groom. For some reason, we don't know. You know what? Since this is clearly a complicated situation, I'm gonna have the officer over there get all your emails and phone numbers so you can do your statements there and send them via email or text. But I will be expecting them soon, because if I don't get them within 24 to 48 hours, I'm arresting you all for obstruction. Do we have a deal here? Sounds to me we don't have much choice now, do we? Meanwhile, back inside, and as Morgan came out of the sanctuary and went down the hall, and as she took out her iPhone and pulled up some. But suddenly see a trail of blood on the floor by the supply closet, and as she put her iPhone up and took out her gun and slowly head towards the closet. Whoever's in there, come out now! And as she arrived and reached and turned the doorknob and slowly opened it, and she sees a bloody Bobby laying dead on the ground. Oh my God! And as Morgan covered her mouth in shock. On the next Natural Dreams Hidden Secret, Mom, I'm really worried about where Melissa is, and I showed her over here Adam and Julie's conversation. Being with you lately has never felt so right. I feel the same way. And as Melissa and Nate slowly begin to kiss each other. What's your game plan? I'm planning to win Adam back in my life. Brace yourselves. Your father and I have some news that's gonna shock you to your core.